Hello and welcome to Mickey Art. My name's Michelle Edhouse and today I am following up on yesterday's video. Oh, hope it was yesterday's video. You know, the whole drying time thing is always a concern. So it hasn't dried. This is like immediately after I poured the last one, so when I'd said 3, 2, 1, we'll be back in a moment on yesterday's video. That's now. So all I'm doing is I'm preparing this canvas. This is a canvas I've already painted on before. Cleaned the silicone off. I then put one coat of gesso. One bad coat of gesso. And this is a lot of white, but that's okay. We're gonna have far too much white. Probably far too much blue too. Let's just spread that out so that as the blue gets blended down, it's got something to blend into. It's a long time since I've painted with a brush. I do not need this much paint. What can I scrape that off into for future? So this is straight acrylic paint, as you saw, straight out of the tube. And all I'm doing is creating a sky, a perfectly blue sky to add our clouds to. So I'm not going to bore you with me doing all of this. So let's time lapse. I am not going to mess around with this much longer. I just want to play. I just want to pour. I just want to see if this works. Okay, so what we've got is PVA glue, or it's kind of like Elmer's glue, but this is wood glue. It's quite gloopy. In the last video, I did a 50-50 mix of this glue with Floetrol, and it came out pretty good. So that's what I'm going to do again. It was quite a good mix, but I'm going to use a bit more because in this video, I'm going to do a higher percentage of this and a more controlled application of the paint. So we'll see what happens. Stir stick into the stir stick. So pretty much I've replaced my paint with PVA glue. Thinned it down with Floetrol. Normally, this is lumpy. Normally, I would put less Floetrol and a bit more water in, but I actually need the viscosity, I think, of this compared to how the water version would do it. But I'm just guessing. This is all just following my intuition, my awareness, my knowing. Alright. I really like these square-ended stir sticks. They're you know, proper coffee stir sticks. And it means that I can like clean the bottom off and make sure that my paint works. Right, so I've got that, and this time I'm going to use this, which has got a bit of water in it. I don't want the water, for my paint, and I'm going to pour them separately. So we don't need anywhere near as much paint as we did last time, so make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Just a little bit of white. So my mix for my paints is usually roughly 1 part paint to half a Floetrol and 1 part paint, 1 part Floetrol, and 2 parts paint, 1 part Floetrol, and then water to the right consistency. That's how I mix my paints, roughly. Now, what I said in the last video that I thought might come out quite funky, let's bring you back over here, is to do the kiss pour. If I can get this to pour. If not, oh, I like that. Just gonna let these dribble. See, I haven't even used all the paint. So the target, for those of you that weren't watching, is to try and make something that looks like clouds. I suddenly realized I might not have told you, and if you didn't see the previous video, we might be having peeps that are like going, what are you doing, woman? So both Floetrol and PVA dry clear. So my target with this is to have it look like there is clouds over our blue sky. Blue skies, nothing but blue skies. Blue skies. There we go. So it's all got a layer of our stuff. I have no idea how this is going to dry. This one is looking more like clouds to me than the other one. The other one looked like marble. So I'm feeling like I've got a better result here. But it is going to come down to how does it dry? Because to me, I feel like through here and through here is going to dry clear. And then we're going to have some wispy bits here. And then we're going to have quite a big bank of almost an angry looking cloud over here. So this one could turn out really cool. I might regret not doing a really good job with the original. Ooh, almost a cell. There's no silicone in any of my paints, just for an FYI. Any cell structures that show up will probably come from the Floetrol. Floetrol does help make a cell-like structure. I'm just making sure all the edges, the corners are covered. Really? Alright. So now all I can do is wait. But aren't you lucky? You don't have to. Sometimes I really wish I was the person watching the end result. Let's get that chunk out of there. Look at that. Yep, chunky. Alright, so you guys get to see it in all its dry glory, hopefully. Cross fingers. In 3, 2, 1. Check it out, guys. This is the sort of thing that I was looking to achieve. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so pleased with this. It's just like really, really cool. Look at, oh, yummy! That copper. Can you catch up the flickery tip? Oh, it makes me so happy. That is what I was after. Probably the copper's not really the right colour for it, and if I played some more with colours and stuff, I would get a different result. But I tell you what, this has inspired me for all those paintings that kind of meh, they're a bit insipid and haven't really created something. What could we create with a second layer? But I really love this. This really does feel to me like clouds in the sky. It's so cool. You know, laying on your back, staring up at the clouds, looking for all the different shapes and animals and things that you see in clouds. You know, I can see. To me, this looks like a little bird's head. Maybe a duck. There is its tail swimming on the water. You know, this looks again like another bird. There's its eye coming out to its beak, and here's its wing flapping. Like, what can you see in it? Let me know. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, look, there's a fantail. Kiwis all know what I'm talking about. But I really, really like this. Ah, so happy, so happy. How does it get better than that? Yeah. Yay! Can you tell I'm happy and excited? Alright guys, so thank you so much for joining me for these 2 videos while I explore this possibility. Who knows what gets created in the coming videos. Maybe this is actually, you know what you could do with this? You know how sometimes you get a painting and it's really cool, or it's got patches that are really cool, or it's cracked in some places, things like that. Do an overcoat like this, and you know, do your Floetrol and PVA over the cool bits and pour in the other stuff over the bits that aren't so cool, and see what sort of creations you can make. Oh, how much fun could that be? It's just, you know, playing with paint for the sake of playing with paint. How much more fun can you have? I'm so happy with this. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming to play. If you're not already subscribed and you want to see more of me playing with paint, having fun, creating joy in my own world and sharing that with you guys. Hit subscribe. You know, if you've got any questions about what I did, how I did it, comments, please pop them in the comments below. I just love interacting with you guys. This is one of the reasons I do the YouTube channel, is because I love the interaction with all of you. I love painting, and to be able to share that with you and interact with you guys as well. It takes it from me hiding away in my back room painting to me having fun and enjoying being with you and others. So thank you so much for joining me. I adore you all. If you would like to join me on a live video in the future, like come and tell me what to do and how to do it and when to do it and stuff like that, I would love to have you come join me. Sign up on my email list. Honest, I do not sell your emails to anybody or anything stupid like that. But I will send you a notification 24 hours before I go live that that is happening, and then you get to come and play with me. Next one will be European time, so sorry Australians, you have to watch the replay or get up in the middle of the night like the Europeans did for the last one. But it will be at a slightly more pleasurable time for you Europeans. I adore you. I keep saying that. I do adore you. It's so much fun. I will see you in another video. Bye bye.